Call of Duty League action for April 7th, 2023. We are preparing for Major 4, the first LAN major with no live crowd. Kicking it off here, we are watching Boston and the London Royal Ravens. Holy, you would think they would go for some alliteration, but they did an LRR instead of LLL. Either way, marketing shenanigans aside, we just opened with some comms from Boston. My, oh my, what a shock here. As we're seeing here in map 1, the score at this point, 122-48. We're watching this. Look at this beautiful, chases him down. Look, this is Nero. He went off at that point, looking really, really hot. And we can see here, actually, scraps then going back and forth. It was really good, actually, considering watching London has been so hard lately. It actually was an enjoyable watch this series. I was worried. It might be a rough way to open the weekend, but as you can see, look at that score, 244-216. Awakening here has to rush the point to stop it. Not going to be able to get in there. And, of course, London right there going to take map number 1. Moving on to the S&D, though. Look at this. 1, 2. Beautiful little two-piece there. Yuli gets the bomb down, of course. New player in the league. Gets the kill. Look, creates the 1v1. But look at what's happening. I'm not cutting at all here with this video. Beans on the defuse. Yuli just... Maybe it's an experience thing. That's what I'm going to chalk it down to, unfortunately. But Boston pulls out the S&D win, bringing the series to 1-1. And here, of course, on the control, you can see Boston here trying to get the go-ahead here. They've already got A control. They're going for B right now. And Beans, you know, he knows. Watch this grenade he's about to throw. This is so beautiful. I had to throw this in here. He gets the flash, knows that they're moving in, knows the guy's there. Look at the kill feed right there. You see the grenade kill come in. Boston gets 2 on the stack. They have 1 more player to go to kill. He goes down. Boston takes map 2. But that grenade from Beans was just perfect. He held off so long, so patient. And now here, it is 2-1 in the series for Boston. And, of course, the warehouse there, the big break, getting the points. Let's listen in with London.
I didn't P4, Matt, P4 truck. He's in P4, I'm stunning it.
I sent him P4,
I'm shouting it. No, he's close laying down. I didn't hit him, he's lying close.
On my head. No, back alley, narrow child it. Hard child, back alley. P4 dead. Back alley. Narrow back alley. Big kills, guys.
I'm looking at mid, They're gonna spawn blue, guys.
Alright, I'm gonna come with you. Let's go P4, go P4.
I don't see parking lot.
I have Daddy Pop.
One's gate on me.
Yo, one's deep gate.
Deep gate?
Yo, on blue car. Blue car on top RV. Top RV is one, I think.
Top RV, I don't see him. Back alley dead. One more top RV, drop back alley. You can go alley.
You can tell from the comms, a little bit scattered. Ultimately here, we see the score. It's 226 at this point, 122 for Boston. Look at this, he's got to get the hold. London breaks late, but would not be enough. Boston pulling it out, 3-1 in this series. London at least got a map, looked a little better. Moving on to Seattle Surge and Florida Mutineers. Uh-oh, second game of the day on Friday. Well, the score in this one was beautiful in map 1. You can see we're almost tied after the first 2 hard points. And look at this beautiful break. You would have thought Seattle going down there, but all of a sudden, Florida just flips it, maintains control, keeps it close. But ultimately, Seattle would begin to pull away. Look at that Capitol. Holy. Florida is such a fascinating team to watch. I said it last week. I'll say it again. You just don't know. And look, he's going to pull another one right here. Look at that. That was a 5 streak. I think in the end there, he ends up going down just after getting the Crews, but Seattle, even with that streak, still pulls out map 1. Let's check this play out from Pred right here on the search. Look at the knife! You love to see it. Double kill with the knife. 1v1 here. We're looking at Pred and Philo, or Fellow. Ultimately, Pred ends up taking that one. Florida and Seattle, though, 1-1 after 2. And Capsidal there with a nice little sequence. The Control is a fascinating game to watch. I really want to see more Control on the Expo, the new map that's in the rotation. You can see right there, the flash was missed. They know it missed, but look at this timing. He knows they're coming in from above, gets that kill. I thought that was beautiful. I had to throw that in there. Caps the point and gets the kill, but ultimately, look at this. These are the spawn kills. They are trapped in there. Gets the kill, survives the blast somehow. Same time, Pred using the cruise missile, ultimately Surge taking that third map. It is 2-1 in the series. And now we see Sib, look at that, tried to turn on him, couldn't quite make it work. But 67-24 at this point in the hard point. Florida falling behind. Of course, early in hard point doesn't really matter. It's not until you get to that 100-point mark. And look at that. Florida flipped it. 190, 138. All they have to do is hold off on this. But Surge break the point. And now look at the score. 243-228. They're the first ones here to this high point. Florida gets one guy on the point, but he has no trophy out. Of course, you know what's about to happen. He's going to go down. 250-234, the score there. 3-1 in that series for Surge over Florida. A great one to watch if you didn't see it. Run it back on YouTube, because these videos are on YouTube now.
An excellent performance right now sits at 20.
Finally, Minnesota Rokkr, New York Subliners. Let's listen in.
They jumped in. He's Brookside. Check in her. Two broken. Yeah. On the wall. Yeah, I'm broken. Pillar. He's snake camera spawn out. They spawn in. I'm behind him. Yeah, one broken door. One more. Broken door. On time, dead. Nice. One more on time.
I'm one shot here.
Need it. Nobody go straight. Jump right.
I'm going in.
Spot time.
Yeah, one on pillar. And then back Eddie. Pillar.
I don't see it. Kill me. Nice, I'm waiting. I'm going in. Let's push that left. Left.
Right now, broken. I spawn back spot.
Okay, I might play this. I'm gonna play this.
Play this with me.
Spawn in? Yeah.
I'm gonna play safer, okay?
Yeah. I'm challenging Brookside.
Check in.
Nice. It's past side time, I think.
Nice, Ben.
Nice, I'm playing new.
I still spawn back spot.
I think it's broken.
I'm pushing through bed.
Yeah.
You compare those Minnesota comms to what we heard from London. It's day and night. Look at the score here. You're going to see map 1 going to Minnesota. 250-148, I believe, was the score. Minnesota, this major, is a different team altogether. But then NYSL, oh my. Are they the new terrifying S&D team? Look at these kills. 3-0 already. This is to go up 4-0. Skies looking nuts. The 1v1. Running back and forth. Doesn't know where neither guy knows where they are right now. And look at this chow. Skies goes down to Cammy, who pulled that out. And now look at this. Minnesota starts making the comeback. 5-3. Look at this. 3v2. 2v2. And all of a sudden, look at this, the 2v1. Hydra makes it a 1v1. Will he get the clutch? Shooting bodies. Somehow, Hydra pulls it out. Brings it to 1-1 in the series. This one was close. This was a great series to watch. Actually, if I'm going to recommend a series from Friday, it would definitely be this one. Moving on to Control, though, this is the first round. You can see New York pulling it out. And, of course, you see what's about to happen there. They line up, slides in and gets taken out, but still that double was beautiful. Ultimately, New York taking the control. Moving on to the hard point. This, of course, is map 4.
On your side, RV. On your kids.
So, other guy's lockers dead.
Down horn.
Maybe P4. Close P4 me. Close P4 me. He's laying down.
Someone P2.
Yeah, spawn out, block.
One shot,
You don't have to get time first.
Yeah, get up. Shot dead.
Nice, one was mid, guys.
I'm on PT, I'm
Trying to go RV.
I'm starting
Trying
to
to go RV. They're gonna spawn tin. One spawn tin, okay, guys?
I'm on shot, yeah. I'm
One half on me.
He told me,
P4 dead. P4 bants. He's P4 truck. P4 mid cut. Go into mid. P4 truck. I need your mid cut.
I'm saying, block P2.
Mid cut, okay, guys. He's gonna go dark. Watch dark. Yeah, dark right now. Dark right now.
He's deep banana.
Banana dead. Every dark help. Dark is dead.
On their angle. Trying to organize the troops. Hydra
New York's comms looking calm and collected. Look at that 3-piece for Hydra. In this point is so hard to break. They line up for him. You see the scoreboard, you know what's about to happen. NYSL gonna pull this out 250-194, take in the series 3-1. Before we close, thank you so much for checking out the video. Let's check the scoreboard at the end of the weekend. This is the place to come for all of your highlights. Come back next week.